Can they convert now on 3rd and goal?
Check, 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 check. Watch out, watch out, watch out, watch out.
Oh, ladies. Here we go.
Here's Bell, and he's going to take it in for a Jets touchdown. Le'Veon Bell, his 3rd touchdown now on the year, as his guys are on the board here in this first quarter.
But he decided to run it in and got it done on 3rd and goal. A lot of times, that's a passing play.
And the kicker, this has to come out for the PAT. He can breathe a sigh of relief as well, right?
Although I don't know if he's really breathing a sigh of relief. I think he likes to put 3 points on his ledger.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. This will be taken very short.
That's it, baby. We're going to work.
Here we go, Sam.
50 seconds, look. Watch the screen, watch the screen. Watch the screen. 57's the mic. Hey, lady. We want this. 57's the mic. 57's the mic. I'm scared. Hey, lady. 57's the mic. 57's the mic.
On 1st and 10, Garland. And Anderson's got it. And he's going to take it in for a Jets touchdown. Robbie Anderson, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Jets have taken the lead. Point after, right down the middle. And that makes the score 14-7. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This will be taken short. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. That 7-0 lead of theirs short-lived as they've now given up 2 straight touchdowns to fall behind by 7.
Yeah, but no cause for discouragement here. Yeah, they've fallen behind, but haven't they proven that they can go down and score? So what was the formula to get them down there the first time? Get back to something close to that, and maybe they can get this game tied up.
They will run with Grant, and he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. Call that a loss of 5 yards on the play. And they're going to face an uphill battle here on 3rd and long.
57. Hey, we got to get this stop here, D.
2 points down, he's coming.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Watson. Eluding the pressure right. Oh, you saw that one coming. It's intercepted. Throwing back across his body. Picked off by Jamal Adams. He was looking that time for Stills.
Well, they didn't exactly show patience there, did they? Just down a score, they come out firing right away and compound things by throwing an interception. They put their defense in a really tough spot.
Now a 1st down carry by Bell. And some room to work. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. A big run there, 29 yards and a first.
First and goal, New York. You ain't got nothing. You ain't got nothing. Slam, 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 slam. No, no, no. Hey, lady. Lady. Let's go.
They'll try and run it in with Bell. And he is in. Touchdown, New York.
Touchdown.
Le'Veon Bell with his 2nd touchdown of the game, 4th of the year. And the Jets will extend their lead. The extra point up and good. And it's now 21-7. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This will be taken very short. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. And give him 10 that time as he was able to get away from the pressure and get a nice gain.
Check nickel, nickel, nickel.
Get the boy down, he's coming.
Bang, bang.
On third down, it's Grant, and he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain there, and it leads to a fourth down. Here's Grant, and he will have first down yardage as he's brought down at the 41. They only needed a few inches, but still some anxious moments there, but they do convert on fourth. The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter.
Let's go, defense. Let's get out the field, defense. Under 10.
Alert, alert. Hey, we got to snap it. We got to snap it.
Shit. Slam.
They'll run on first down. Grant, and the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. He lost 6 there on the first down play. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. Coming up in a couple of minutes, we'll get you to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. The coach will have stats and scores from earlier today in the NFL. Off of play action, it's Watson. And that's caught inside the 35. What a play that turns out to be, 36 yards. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, first and 10. Being chased out left. He's going to take off with it. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, first down.
I think the last 2 plays really illustrate how difficult it is to game plan against this guy because you know he can throw the football, but how about his use of legs as well? What we call those broken plays, you can't account for them.
Yeah, those plays, those 2 that you just mentioned, a microcosm really of how he can hurt you. A gain of 6 there on first. Now, that's a catch of some significance. It's number 631 of his career, and why that's significant, it ties him with Hall of Famer Raymond Berry.
He was one of the most precise route runners at any position during his time in his career. So I think that we're seeing something very similar here. He may not have known Raymond Berry, but he goes about his business the same way. Understands how defenses are going to play, understands where the leverage is, and goes away from it to the tune of 631 catches.
And he gets halfway there down to the 1-yard line. It's a gain of a yard, and it'll set up second and goal. Second and goal from the 1. To throw is Watson. Buying time to his, and he's going to go down just outside of the 5, right around the 6-yard line. Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this first half. This has been a long drive. You got to figure a field goal would be a letdown. Can they convert now on third and goal? Watson now to throw. They're going to set up the screen here. This is Grant. And he'll take this one in for a Texans touchdown. Corey Grant, as the first half is winding down, as his guys are back within a single score. Extra point by Fairbairn, up and good. And they're back within a touchdown at 21-14. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away.
The Jets take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
And that is caught. One-handed. Oh, my, he pulled it in. Now the Jets going to use the second of their 3 timeouts as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half.
What you got, Heavy? Give me some. Give me some. What we got, lady?
Five.
On first down, it's Darnold. And he's got it complete to Anderson. The Jet passing game in rhythm. They've got another first.
First and goal at the 6.
The 3 red zone trips, 3 touchdowns so far. They'll look for a 4th on 2nd and goal.
Check 43.
Now a draw play. This is Bell. So he got free of 1 tackle but couldn't do a whole lot else. So we have reached halftime with a touchdown. That's the difference on the scoreboard. As we'll get you over to Orlando, where standing by is Jonathan Coachman. He has our EA Sports halftime report. And the Jets set to receive this third quarter kickoff, and they have the lead as well as we are underway in the second half. This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the third quarter.
I like the way you term that, because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like what they did in the first half. That worked okay. But in order to get the separation that you just talked about, change things up a little bit. Change your tendencies. Try and hit them a little bit more with some things they didn't see in the first half.
We'll see if they do just that. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Here's Darnold. A screen to Bell. Space to maneuver at the 40. A huge play there on the screen pass. 47 yards.
Well, partner, I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flip field position there? A nice attacking play. They picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
So now then, the big play has them all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10.
Hey, Charlie.
Hey, watch the slant. Watch the slant.
Darnold from the gun. Into the hands of his receiver, Anderson. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. Give him 12 yards there, and the Jets have a first.
First down, Jets.
Check 55 to Mike. Watch the run. Watch the run. Joker.
Yo, lady. Hey, seam 6.
Darnold from the red zone now. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
Well, this at least is the right idea. I think they've got to get the tight end more involved.
He had just 1 target in the first half, incomplete. Now incomplete here with the first target in the second half.
Yeah, should not stop them at all from going back to him. Find him.
And effective running here. He'll take it down inside the 10. That second down run, a big help. The 7 yards leaves him with just a 3rd and 3 now. And he's in. Touchdown, Jets. An 8-yard touchdown run. And the Jets will extend their lead. Always important to get the first score of the second half. Now you start to pull away a little bit and get some breathing room going.
And now we find out about the fortitude of the group that's behind, because they were counting on getting into the game a little bit more, right? Maybe they get the first score. That doesn't happen. It looks almost insurmountable, but it's not. Let's see how hard they play the rest of the game.
This will be taken short. And he is out of bounds as they'll start up past the 30. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. And their halftime hole now even deeper, and they need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half, Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger, but no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing and try and get back to where you were to start the half.
Now they're able to swarm him behind the line, and his rough night continues. This will be a 2-yard loss on the play, and they're going to face a third down. He's got the first down and more past midfield and down to the 29-yard line. And he will finally be taken down at the Jets' 29-yard line. So in Jet territory now. Here's 1st and 10 as they're down to the 29-yard line. Now Watson. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. It's a loss of 5 there, bringing up 2nd. Got to give some credit there defensively. They snuffed out that screen early on 1st down.
Really read it well, didn't they? Because they didn't bring the pressure that they expected. They covered all the passing lanes. So once you see it break down as the passer, I think in this situation, you're either throwing it at the feet of your back to make sure no one picks it up, or you throw it away, throw it over the sideline. Don't try and freelance and try and make a bigger play. There's really no one else running a pattern that should be open.
Throwing on 3rd down, Watson. Forced out to his left. This is caught. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. Will Fuller, his 6th touchdown of the season, as his guys are back within a single score. Great corner route there, not only able to catch it, turn it upfield, and get into the end zone.
It usually involves a little bit of an extra move, doesn't it? You've got to get them thinking that you're moving to the middle of the field and you're breaking away to that corner. Boy, that was well executed.
That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line.
The Jets take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. They were able to extend their lead with an opening drive touchdown here in the 3rd quarter, but that just got matched a moment ago.
So we know that what they discussed at the half worked. Now, what are the counters to that, right? You don't just run the same things over and over. Some do, but many will also show something and then come back with something else to keep the defense off balance.
A good run got 7 on 1st. Here's 2nd and 3.
And let's pin the mirrors back and go full strip. 57 to man, Eddie. Watch the run. Watch the run. Watch the run. Watch safety creep. Watch safety creep.
Here's Darnold. Letting one go deep for a noon one. He's got a man. Complete. That's a gain of 31 with right around 1 minute to go in the quarter. So the big play moves him all the way across midfield to the 40 now for 1st and 10. A running play here on 1st down is going to go nowhere as he is tackled behind the line of scrimmage. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 13.
High 7.
Darnold. Anuno's got it, complete. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. A 1st down there on a pickup of 25. Back now in Houston. It's Jet football as they've got the lead here, and we get set to begin quarter number 4. On 1st down, it's Bell. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and no more. No gain on the play there, 2nd down.
Switch gears. Switch gears.
Hey, Delta.
Throwing on 2nd down, Darnold. And this would have been intercepted if he could have gotten the feet in. He didn't, so it's incomplete. Boy, that one really could have turned this thing upside down. Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
Here we go.
57's the mic. Watch 57. Let's go.
And the blitz does come. And he's in. Touchdown, Jets. Chris Herndon, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Jets will extend their lead. Extra point splits the uprights, and the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful.
Texans 21.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And no thought to bring this one out. He'll just go down to a knee, and they'll take over at the 25. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And that last drive was very, very balanced, pretty methodical. You think they go that route again?
I'm always of the school that until they stop me from doing something, I'm going to continue. And I think that that's exactly what they'll look to do. But the beauty is the balance that they've created sets up opportunities for big plays. Looks like a run, turn it into a play action, and throw one deep.
And he'll get this from the 25 to the 30 for a pickup of 5. Now it's Watson. He can run for it, and he will.
We just saw a nice example of why teams often bring in baseball guys to teach quarterbacks how to slide in key situations. You want to protect your franchise guy, make sure he doesn't get hurt. He did exactly that on that play. A perfect slide to avoid the big hit and pick up a first down.
They get 14 on that one. Good for a Houston first down. So in Jet territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. They'll try the air now with Watson. It's complete to Hopkins. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. 15 yards, the Texans pick up the first down.
Well, coaches always talk about finding balance on offense. I don't think you can get much more balance than this. Big-time run, big-time pass.
A 1-2 combination. Looked pretty good.
How about that? Let's see if they can continue to take that kind of a punch, though.
They'll run on first down. Grant. And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27.
Not too many offenses want to turn down long drives, but when you're down what they are, they've got to pay it off with some points.
From the 27, Watson. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. And he'll be brought down at the 21, just shy of the 20 in the red zone. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down. On first down, it's Watson. And now he's going to use his legs. It's complete. Stills. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. So a decent game, but all for naught on the penalty.
It's too bad, isn't it? They were feeling pretty good about it. Only people celebrating, the guys who just gave up that play.
That's going to be caught. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. That one goes for 24 yards.
First and goal at the 1-yard line.
57's Mike. Mike 57. Hey, me and you all day. All day. I'm coming after you.
Anthony Clark.
Switch. Mike's 57. 57's Mike.
Watson. That's complete to his running back, Grant. And he'll take this one in for a Texans touchdown. Corey Grant with his 13th touchdown of the year and 2nd of the game, as his guys are back within a single score. Fairbairn good with the extra point. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. This one fielded at the 5. And he nearly broke that for more, but as it is, they'll start this drive at about the 37-yard line.
Jets take over 1st and 10 at their own 37-yard line.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. After the touchdown we just saw, we have a brand new ball game. And now look at the situation. You've got plenty of time on the clock. Defensively, they have 3 timeouts. So do you run the football here or do you throw it?
I think you have that full conversation with your offensive unit, and you tell them, here's the situation. They've got all their timeouts, so we are not going to play this conservatively. We've got to attack them. We've got to make them use those, gain the ground that we need in order to put this game away. If you think we're just going to run it 3 times and punt it, you got another thing coming.
Yeah, and by the way, also the 2-minute warning in play, so essentially 4 timeouts left.
They have to be aggressive here. Well, that last run makes this a 100-yard night. I've loved the way he's hit the holes. He's been quick, he's been decisive, and he's been a whole lot of fun to watch.
They'll run it with Bell. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. Give him 12 yards there, and the Jets have a first.
Do my eyes deceive me, or is he getting stronger as this game moves along?
Burst seems just as good here in the 4th as it was way back in the 1st, doesn't it?
I do believe someone put a lot of time in the offseason and continues to condition during the season in order to continue to carry the ball at this rate.
He didn't even try to signal for a timeout, so they must have not been aware of the numbers.
I think he lost track of the time left in the play clock and probably was trying to read the defense and trying to figure out which play to run and just lost track, and it cost him.
After the penalty, it's Bell. Finding room to the 20. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. A Jet first down, 18 big yards that time. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. On first down, Bell. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just over a minute to go in the game.
57's the mic. Watch 57.
Go. Go.
And 80. Check. Check. 80.
Darnold. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Now the Texans will use one of their 2 remaining timeouts as they get it with under a minute to go now in the football game. Darnold and the Jets come up 3rd and long following the sack.
All day, defense, all day, all day.
Hey, check Mike 39. Check Mike 39.
Now Darnold. That'll be taken in by Anderson. An incredible play there. They do get big yardage, but they're still stopped a yard or 2 short, and it's 4th down. The Texans going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout as the clock stops here with 46 seconds left to play. And his kick is indeed good, and that will push the lead up to double digits now at 10. So barring something extraordinary here in the closing stages, that field goal should just about put this one on ice.
Yeah, we've got to find 2 scores. So, we're not going to exactly move it over there yet. It can be done, but boy, it's going to be a little bit of a stretch for them, isn't it?
Yeah, they would have to move incredibly quick and have some luck, too. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. They might be thinking this is close to a lost cause here. Got to play it out. What do they need to do?
Well, they have a thought process in mind already, but they can't get ahead of themselves. They know that they need to score quickly.
Yep, 2-score game.
Onside kick and get the ball back and then score again, but they can't worry about the last 2 points. The only thing that matters is scoring quickly, then they'll take it from there.
Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Marcus May with a pick, and his guys are going to take over at the 21-yard line. Both defenses have had their struggles, but they've been good enough to get them this lead, and another nice play there to help preserve the lead.
It's been a game of punch-counter-punch, hasn't it? All throughout. But this time, the big swing was taken, and it didn't land. Nice play by them on defense.
Now it's Darnold. Airing one out for Crowder. Oh, incomplete. A turnover would have really helped there. Almost intercepted. Instead, it's just 2nd down.
Makes it 2nd and 10 at the
from the 21. It's 2nd and 10. Darnold is going to take a knee, and that should just about do it.
It's a loss of a yard, and it's 3rd down. Tonight's final score.
Well, I know at points in this when you wanted to close your eyes because of all the points that were being put on the scoreboard. You're a defensive guy, but it was a fun little track meet, wasn't it?
It was, and you know the people really enjoyed this game? They're the ones that like going to batting practice at the Major League Baseball parks, right? Seeing the 14-11 game, that sort of deal. That's right up their alley with what we saw in this one.
So for the Jets, that early momentum continues here as they move to 4-0, and they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for Houston, the defeat is their first of the year as they drop to 3-1, and they'll try to rebound next week as they head to Heinz Field to take on the Steelers. That'll do it for us. I'm Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. Thanks to our entire crew as well. We'll talk to you next time. So long, everybody.